Hello, Unite for Her community, and welcome to Giving Tuesday. All day today, we are interviewing members of our program and community, asking them to share their experience with Unite for Her. And in case you don't already know about Giving Day, it's an opportunity for you to choose an organization you would like to support in helping to make an impact. Impact is a word we use often. Whether that be the smaller moments or those that are life-changing, each have the power to make a difference in the lives of our community. The same applies for these donations, every donation, no matter how small. Just like those impacts makes a difference to our members. And once again this year, we put this call to action out to our community to help us support our members and continue to make that impact. So today I'm joined by Jill Mull, Education and Outreach Patient Navigator at Johns Hopkins in Baltimore. Jill, please tell our community a little bit about yourself.
Sure. Thanks for having me today. I'm so excited to promote Unite for Her. I'm a huge fan. I am a patient navigator at Johns Hopkins in medical oncology. I am also a 18-year breast cancer survivor. I was diagnosed at 32, so I've kind of been through it, and I work with most of our young patients and metastatic patients who have breast cancer at Hopkins.
Thank you so much. So in your professional role, you are often referring your patients to different supportive resources. Why do you refer your patients to Unite for Her?
So, I was so excited when someone brought up Unite for Her in a support group a few years ago. It was life-changing for me to have an organization to share with our patients that is free and provides integrative medicine. That is just something that was groundbreaking to hear about and to know that often women, especially young women, really want to explore their options of how to make themselves healthier and feel better when they're diagnosed with breast cancer. It helps with symptom management. It helps with psychological, distress, anxiety, fear, all of those things, but it's not covered by insurance. So for me to say, oh, go try Reiki or go get a counselor isn't always easy. But now Unite for Her has made it so easy. So I literally tell almost all my patients that they need to apply because it is wonderful and a fabulous resource for them.
Well, thank you for speaking so highly of our services. And this kind of leads into my next question. You mentioned that you are a survivor yourself. In your personal experience, how could Unite for Her have benefited you through your diagnosis and treatment?
Yeah, so 18 years ago was a whole different landscape. There wasn't even a patient navigator at Johns Hopkins. I went to a support group once where everyone was 30 years older than me. So really connecting to a community, learning about nutrition, learning about, just having those educational videos you have are amazing, having a resource where I could learn. There's so much in the website. Forget the passport, which is incredible. You get 6 free, wonderful, choices. You get to choose how you're going to use it. What a great thing. It's not like you're saying to me, I have to do X, Y, Z. You're giving me A to Z and letting me choose. I just think that would have been super helpful for me and really something that, just isn't accessible for everybody.
Absolutely. And I'm sure a part of that is coming from your own personal experience, but also from some feedback that you hear from your patients. So could you share maybe some words or a testimonial that one of your patients has shared with you about their experience with Unite for Her?
Well, first of all, when people get the box, that is the first thing. They get a welcome box. It has almost $2,000 worth of amazing, but it isn't just, pink ribbons and things that you're going to like, but not really use. It's really helpful, curated items that people can use, teas and lotions and things that really help people through treatment. So that is the first feedback I get. They're always like, wow, I got this gift. People are sick. They're tired. It's tough. I encourage them to use their passports. I remind them to use their passports because although it's a great resource, it is, something that people have to remember to do, and they're overwhelmed. Unite for Her makes it so easy with reminder emails, and they get a group together for orientation each time and help people. I had a patient yesterday who has a very, very small, very early stage breast cancer. Chemo's on the table, but not really. And she really wanted to know how she can make herself reduce her risk of recurrence in the future, things that she could do. And when I told her about this program, she had applied she was so excited to know that this is something I can do to keep myself healthy and reduce my risk of recurrence in terms of lowering your BMI and keeping yourself healthy and doing things that maybe she wouldn't have thought even to do or learn about.
Absolutely. I think that's the amazing thing about our program is that it gives our members the power of choice. So that is what would be most impactful for her, and it varies from member to member. And then, our last question is through our growth at Unite for Her, we've created a second program called the Empowered Living Program, which offers supportive resources and online education to all diagnosed with breast or ovarian cancer. How do you see that program making an impact on your patients?
Yeah, I'm glad you asked that. I mean, I feel like survivorship is a really tough thing for people to understand. You finish chemo and everyone hugs you and says congratulations and you ring a bell, but it's not over for the patient. They still have a lot of scars, wounds, physical, mental, and I love that you're, meeting them where they're at. I often have patients who don't really need my services until they're finished their treatment. Then all of a sudden, they're showing up at support group and asking for resources, knowing that they have time to actually process, which is exactly how I was. And the fact that it's free is the reason it's free is because people, give donations and you have wonderful people. So I hope people support it today because I know that this makes such a difference in patients' lives. It's one of my favorite organizations. And I really hope that people, give today and help support Unite for Her so that it can be available to more and more people.
Jill, I don't think I could have said it any better. You wrapped it up for me perfectly. I appreciate your time today and sharing with our community. And to all those that are listening, if you feel so inclined, we would be most grateful for any donation you are able to make, again, in support of making an impact to all of our members. Thanks so much, Jill.
Thanks, Nina. Take care. Good to see you.